In 1991, Matchbox will again make its competitiveness felt in the world on wheels. Matchbox, the name that stands for the world of the automobile in top quality, for a good price and good profits. Let's start with the miniature die-cast cars. They will be brought up to date in 1991. Isuzu, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Rover, and the Road Roller. This is the Volvo with circus motifs, the Nissan Prairie, Lamborghini, Ford RS200 and the sporty Dodge Viper, and 2 of the 4 new twin packs. Convoy, the world of trucks, saw a surge in demand this year. 1991 sees some old favorites reintroduced, new models and new liveries. And here, the new Team Convoy budget gift packs. Famous racing stables, ideal as presents. This is the Porsche and the Ferrari MC gift pack. Hobby time is ever increasing in importance, and Matchbox has the answer. This is the new Hobby pack, available in 4 SKUs. Hobby consists of a miniature die-cast car as carrier with 2 trailers, always themed, all based on the theme of hobby, weekend and leisure time. Now for Skybusters. Matchbox's tough die-cast aeroplanes. Here are just some of the items in the complete range. Children love to play airports, so Matchbox created Airport. 1 civilian aircraft from the Skybusters range and 2 service vehicles respectively, all themed. 4 items in total, carrying the markings of a famous airline. KLM, Alitalia, Lufthansa and SAS. And here is the large British Airways gift pack. Matchbox bring you graphics. Children love to paint and create, and graphics gives them a chance to design and color their very own cars. Graphics are both large and miniature die-cast cars in plain white, which are supplied with stickers and coloring pens to paint and design your very own car. Graphics satisfies a child's need to be creative, and children will really love the idea. Graphics is available as a pack with 2 miniature models, 3 coloring pens and stickers. The colors are permanent to prevent children getting in a mess, and also available in super king size with a racing car, 3 pens and stickers. Graphics, a creative idea for the world on wheels. The big ones, Super Kings. Children perceive and play with cars very much on a theme basis. Most popular are racing cars, construction vehicles, police and fire brigade, as well as famous dream cars. Matchbox will concentrate marketing measures on only these 4 segments in 1991. International dream cars, famous racing and rally cars, and on a group of emergency service vehicles. Matchbox cars are divided into the following segments. Famous names. Here are the Porsches, Audis, Mercedes, or Toyota. And, of course, the brand new Mercedes 500 SL. The second segment contains 6 racing and rally vehicles for an attractive price. Children are just as familiar with the cars as with the advertising claims on them. These are the new construction vehicles, 10 items and linked by a theme. Here is everything children need for imitating the heavy excavators, cranes and transport vehicles they see on the roads, whether they're playing on the carpet or in the sandpit. And here are the new emergency vehicles: police, breakdown vehicle, fire brigade, emergency, and ambulance. This category of emergency vehicles contains everything necessary for playing accidents and rescue games. Superfast Minis, the die-cast cars that go faster and further because they have a small secret, the famous fifth wheel.
Matchbox baut die Superfast Minis. Top die Werte gilt. Der fährt schnell. Weit. Spurgenau. Die Minis mit dem Supertrick, dem versteckten Schwungrad. Vom Matchbox. Nur echt mit diesem Zeichen.
The Superfast Mini series consists of MD200, two cars with a starting ramp. New models will be added: Jaguars, BMWs, Porsches and Ferraris. MD220 is the supplementary pack with 4 cars each on a blister card. Models of the most desirable cars in the world are now available. The medium-priced gift item, MD250, the racing car transporter with built-in start ramp. 2 new products are planned for 1991. Motor City, the road system with its comprehensive set of accessories, is a year-round continuous profit bringer for you. Children know the infinite construction and combination possibilities of the Motor City range. Here is everything children need to play with for the cars they have at home. Specifically designed for the target group. Simple, durable and easy to handle.
Und Spielstraßen natürlich auch.
Gonna get my car fixed till it drives just right. Motor City! Motor City! Park a lot of cars, they go straight to the top.
Besides the familiar products of the Motor City world, the road complex and accessories, like the container yard, the mini folding playsets. In 1991, there will be new additions to Motor City. This is a medium-priced supplement, Motor City Mini Service Station with 4 different themes. Police Station, folded out, plus accessories, and model car with the same theme. Here is the garage, or fire station, indisputably the most interesting and popular themes for boys. Motor City is a road complex concept. Anyone interested in building such landscapes will need individual and complementary items. Matchbox has responded to the increasing demand for individual items and is now offering the Motor City supplementary packs. 3 packs. 1 pack is a curve pack containing long and short curves and ramps. Another pack contains crossings, T-junctions and parking facilities. And the third contains straight pieces of road, long and short roads and connecting parts. We believe this to be an ideal expansion of the concept and demands made of Motor City. Micro Motor World is the miniature road system set with all the accessories. Micro Motor World is the world of the automobile in miniature.
Matchbox baut die Mikro-Motor World mit klitzekleinen Straßen und Garagen und klitzekleinsten Matchbox-Autos. Box für Box eine ganze Welt zum Spielen. Klappbox zu und in die Tasche. Mikro-Motor World von Matchbox.
Micro Motor World consists of the playset WD100, 3 cars plus environment. And playset plus, WD120, with plenty of tracks. As ideal extras for the Micro Motor World landscape and as ideal medium-priced items are the transport aircraft with many functioning details and great play value. And the sea transporter with all its movable parts. Micro Motor World, the greatest, smallest landscape.
Connectables. Matchbox baut Connectables, die absoluten Renner aus mobilen Teilen.
Connectables, connectables.
The Connectables program for 1991 consists of 5-section connectables, which are now in color, as well as service vehicles, convoy, and micro. It doesn't matter whether they're big or small, All connectables are exchangeable and interchangeable. Further, there are the small playsets, crammed with functioning details. Then extender parts that come in an 8-section and in a 12-section pack, the ultimate in interchangeability, connectables. The possibilities are almost unlimited. The large 5-part connectables helicopter is available all year round. And these are the new models for 1991. Connectables takes off with special aircraft packs. To enable children to buy models with their pocket money, there is the 2-section pack. Connectables will get a tough motor vehicle for pulling long connectables. The large motor unit will be a 4-wheel drive vehicle powered by batteries and have additional play value like a working crane. In addition, light and sound will be introduced in 1991. 5 connectables parts with the middle part carrying sirens and flashing lights.
Connectables.
Models of yesteryear is the historical development of the automobile, from the very first cars up to pre-war models. And here are the new ones. The legendary large Mercedes 770, the Albion triple axle, the Bugatti Royale, of which there are only 6 of its kind in the world. A particular treat for the majority of enthusiasts who've specialized in the fire brigade is this Bush steam fire engine. And this Merryweather fire pump here, dating from 1868. 2 extremely interesting items for fans. Also, there's the 1936 Jaguar SS100, the Preston Tram from 1920, the Ford A model, the 1907 Taxi, GMC delivery van, the Mack tanker, as well as the Leyland Titan from 1929. The Mercedes truck from 1932 is now available as a variant with an engine as the load. And a special pewter model, the Jaguar from 1932. Dinky, another legendary brand with legendary cars. Dinky, that is the dream cars of the 50s and 60s. Names that melt in your mouth, models we've all dreamt about. Jaguar E-Type, Ford V8 Pilot, Cadillac Coupe de Ville, the Commer delivery van, Land Rover, Austin, Chevrolet Bel Air, and the famous VW Beetle. And here are the new models. Studebaker, Porsche 356 Coupe, Ferrari Dino 246 GTS, Chevrolet Corvette, the gangster car Citroën 15CV, the Triumph TR4, and the legendary Mini Cooper S. Dinky, the cars from the jukebox and rock and roll era. A series to collect and be proud of, and great potential.
Die Connectors sind ne Nummer, da fährst du drauf ab. Connectors tanzen aus der Reihe, machen niemals schlapp. Da steckst du neu drauf, da steckst du neu dran. Mit Connectors fängt der Spaß erst an. Connectors immer anders, sind immer wieder neu. Die heiße Fantasy Show, die geht nie vorbei. Neu, Connectors Fantasy Show von Matchbox.
Preschool toys from Matchbox. In 1990, this became the Bear family. Matchbox has concentrated preschool toys on the lovable and symbolic figure of the bear.
Spielbär-Teddy, viel fürs Baby zum Rollen, Drehen, Drücken. Musik-Babybär lädt zum Träumen ein. Babyspieldecke, schön bunt zum Streicheln und Greifen. Im Spielbär-Spielzentrum auf Entdeckertour gehen. Spielerisch lernt das Baby seine ersten Handgriffe. Und Mami spielt mit. Musikspielbär für alle kleinen Musikanten, die mal ein Ständchen geben wollen. Badespielbär. Macht Ihr Baby zu einer richtigen Wasserratte.
A new addition to the bear family is the baby bear crib rocker, a colorful car that plays a lullaby. It can roll on its wheels to be pushed along, but it's really intended to be fixed onto baby's cot or playpen, battery powered. A small bear starts the lullaby, and when baby has fallen asleep, it switches itself off. You're all familiar with the pretty cot bumpers that are fixed to cots to protect baby from drafts. Matchbox has designed a baby bear cot bumper containing lots of things babies love to look at and play with. There are things to touch, there are mirrors and things that squeak, much more interesting for baby when it's time to go to sleep. In 1990, My First Matchbox was introduced. The design and colors of My First Matchbox cars and road systems are guaranteed to appeal to the tiny tot target group. The My First Matchbox series has been expanded to include new, attractive, colorful and comical models. And here is the My First Matchbox garage, a brightly colored park deck with car lift, barriers, ramps, garage doors, and of course the little Matchbox bear. Another novel item is the My First Matchbox road puzzle. 3 cars and a landscape of roads that's designed as a puzzle and has to be completed first, an ideal addition to the My First Matchbox series. There's still a gap in the market for a toy train, the Matchbox Locomobile.
The train now arriving is Matchbox Railways.
New from Matchbox, a totally different and exciting new concept in train sets. Matchbox Railways, trains that go everywhere. At last, here's a train set designed for all children between the infant toy train stage and the older hobby enthusiast stage. Now children between 5 and 9 years old can have the thrill of running their own proper train set. Matchbox Railways is completely portable, and because it's battery operated, it doesn't need mains electricity like most other real train sets, so it's completely safe and doesn't need constant parental supervision. The child can assemble it in seconds. It can be run anywhere in the house, in the garden, on the beach. It is literally the train that can go everywhere. Yet it's a very sophisticated train layout, plus it's also great value for money. With Matchbox Railways, everything is included. Double-track layout, tunnels, buffers, points, trains and rolling stock, signals, even panels that create realistic landscapes. Everything a child needs to run his own railway. Yet, as mothers will be pleased to hear, it doesn't take up too much space and can be cleared away in minutes. Matchbox Railways is a real train set. The locomotives are realistically detailed. Here's the tank engine, beautifully capturing the golden age of steam, and the up-to-date diesel, reminiscent of those heavy-duty engines hauling freight over long distances. They pull authentically detailed and attractively styled rolling stock that uncouple and couple easily. However, now the excitement really begins. The easy railer makes it simple for a child to place the wheels on the track. Suddenly, he's a real engine driver. The locomotives have 2 speeds. Touch the lever and they go fast or slow. Under-track controls mean they can automatically stop or start or reverse. Now he's the signalman, controlling the direction of the train. Forwards, stop, forwards again,
having the fun of making quick decisions. Backwards. The signals can be placed all around the track. Operating the points. Nobody gets bored on Matchbox railways. But here's the real challenge. Operating 2 trains on the 2 tracks at the same time. Oh, careful, change those points. Oh, just missed. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. No! Ah! Still, collisions are rather fun. Matchbox Railways is the best thing to happen to train sets for years. It's available in 2 complete sets, one with a single locomotive, rolling stock and 2-section track layout. The other with 2 locomotives, rolling stock and 3-section track layout. Both are incredible value for money. And you can add more rolling stock and more accessories to build up an even more exciting railway. At last, here's a train set that's perfect for young engine drivers. And we expect their dads too. A real train set that's as much fun as the real thing. Matchbox Railways. Trains that go everywhere. Don't miss them.
Once again, here are the 5 advantages of the Matchbox locomobile. Firstly, immediate play, built in seconds. Secondly, an advanced track, not a simple oval. Thirdly, does not require 220 volts. Fourthly, you really don't need Daddy to put the track together. Fifthly, simple points and easy to change direction. Railways from Matchbox.
Rubik's Mental Jogging. Rubik's Mental Jogging, ein neues Schlagwort für ein neues Produkt von Rubik's? Nein, Rubik's Mental Jogging passt genau zu unserem Lebensstil, der sich enorm verändert hat. Fangen wir jedoch von vorne an. Erstens, wir ernähren uns bewusster. Wir essen nicht mehr so fett wie früher. Wir trinken keinen schweren Alkohol mehr, sondern alles ist leichter und weniger fett geworden. Mehr Salat, mehr Diätgerichte. Wir genießen unser Essen bewusster. Zweitens, unser Körperbewusstsein hat sich gewaltig verändert. Der schwere Hochleistungssport ist nicht mehr in. Springen, Rennen, Laufen, nur gegen die Uhr oder den letzten Zentimeter ist out. Sport ist ein wichtiger Bestandteil unserer Freizeit geworden, aber für die ganze Familie. Der einsame Bodybuilder, der seine Gewichte stemmt, ist out. Die Endleistung ist gar nicht mehr so wichtig. Viel bedeutsamer ist der Weg dorthin. Statt Bodybuilding heißt es heute Body Shaping. Das heißt körperliche Fitness mit Spaß. Und der darf dabei nicht zu kurz kommen. Also, Ernährungs- und Körperbewusstsein haben sich verändert. Aber was tun wir eigentlich für unseren Kopf? In der Schule und in Fortbildungsseminaren wird gepaukt ohne Spaß. Braucht unser Kopf nicht den Spaß? Lassen wir hier nicht einen ganz wichtigen Teil von uns einfach brach liegen? Jedes Denkspiel betrachten wir mit Argwohn, weil wir nicht locker damit umgehen können, aus Angst, uns zu blamieren. Unsere Sinne können wir nämlich auch auf leichte und spielerische Art schärfen, damit unser Geist in Bestform bleibt. Es geht uns um geistige Fitness, um das Training der kleinen grauen Zellen, um geistigen Spaß. Denn genau dafür steht Rubik's Mental Jogging. Der Kopf braucht sein tägliches Gehirnjogging, sonst erschlafft das Denkorgan wie ein müder Muskel. 4 neue Produkte sollen allen helfen, den grauen Zellen die Langeweile zu vertreiben. Bitte vergessen Sie die Rubik's Weltmeister. Vergessen Sie die Herausforderung, Rubik's Produkte in Rekordzeit lösen zu müssen. Machen Sie sich frei davon. Denken Sie daran, wie viel Spaß es macht, Dinge zu drehen und zu wenden, um hinter Ihr kleines Geheimnis zu kommen und somit die kleinen grauen Zellen auf Trab zu halten. Nehmen Sie die Rubik's Produkte in die Hand, lesen Sie die Gebrauchsanweisung und fangen Sie ganz einfach mal an. Sagen Sie nicht gleich, ich kann das nicht. Trauen Sie sich. Geben Sie nicht vorher auf. Spielen Sie sich fit. Trainieren Sie Ihren Kopf ohne Stress. Fangen Sie mit den einfacheren Produkten an. Suchen Sie nicht sofort nach der Lösung, steigern Sie sich, aber vergessen Sie den Spaß nicht. Sie können alleine spielen, mit Freunden oder mit der ganzen Familie. Legen Sie ruhig Pausen ein. Machen Sie morgen weiter. Nur geben Sie niemals auf. Aktivieren Sie Ihre Sinne, locker und leicht, weil es Spaß macht.
These are the 4 new products. The Rubik 15-number game. On the front is a puzzle, and on the back, a magic square. Tangle 1 to 4, a seemingly so simple puzzle with colored ropes. In total, there are 4 tangles, which can also be put together to make a super tangle. But you know that mental gymnastics does not mean the mental Olympics. Don't try to solve it straight away. Have fun trying to work it out. And this is Rubik's dice, the exasperating dice where the numbers inside have to fit the numbers of the dice on the outside. The silly thing is, there aren't 6 sets inside, but 7. Well, we would have been a little surprised if Professor Rubik had done anything different. And this is Rubik's triamid, the 4-sided pyramid where only the colors have to be put together. The only question is, how? All the games are fun and do what they're supposed to do. They keep your little grey cells as fit as you like to keep your body. Rubik's mental jogging.
Every kid knows monsters. They've been part of legend and lore since time began. From ancient Greek mythology to modern-day movies, monsters have always fascinated people. Countless tales, books, and movies have starred monsters, from vampires to witches to mad scientists. Monsters are just part of our psyche. We're here with a panel of noted monster experts. Okay, guys, tell me what you know about monsters. Brandon?
They fight each other.
They drip blood and they're really ugly.
Oof, yeah. And Willie?
They scare people.
They scare people. Willie, do you have a favorite monster?
The mummy's my favorite.
Mummy. Paul?
Bigfoot. Dracula.
Dracula, Brandon. Well, there's no doubt about it. Kids love monsters. Indeed, most parents believe that their kids are monsters. Matchbox sees boys' love for monsters as a major toy line opportunity. Matchbox has taken the greatest real monsters of all time, each with their own history, and turned them into the strongest boys' collectible line in years. Introducing Monster in My Pocket, a line of low-priced, pocket-sized real monster figures, many of which boys already know, and all of which look great.
48 small monsters, colorful, detailed, and everybody knows them. Well, nearly everybody. 48 small pocket-sized monsters. Pocket-sized means they fit in a pocket, into a small hand, but above all they are pocket money sized. There are 48 figures, including monsters from the Greek myths and legends like the Hydra and Neptune. There are famous Hollywood figures like Dracula and his little girlfriend. This is Godzilla, a well-known Japanese film monster. Not to forget Quasimodo, the hunchback of Notre Dame. There are other mythological creatures like the many-armed Indian goddess Kali, the Norse troll Jotun, or the griffin. Monster in My Pocket, the figures out of films, myths, and fantasy. All the figures have a name, and in every pack there is a small brochure describing where the figures come from and why they are so famous. The basic pack consists of 4 figures plus brochure at real pocket money price. The 12-figure pack works out per figure even cheaper. This 12-pack is a mystery pack. Only one monster is visible, all the others are hidden. Each figure has its own value, which creates additional play value. The Great Beast, for example, has 25 monster points. This makes collecting more interesting. One figure is not simply swapped for another. The value of the figures has to be the same. To promote larger collections, there's an inexpensive display box, Volcano, with space for 48 figures. Another item for collectors, the Monster in My Pocket poster showing all the figures and their stories on the back. Monster in My Pocket will be introduced in spring, and we're sure they'll start a real monster craze. Monster in My Pocket will be launched with a commercial.
in my pocket. What have you got in your pocket, dude?
Who, me? Monster in my pocket.
What?
Monster in my pocket. They're new. They're awesome. And they're squishy.
They're here. They're everywhere. They're squishy. Collect them all. New from Matchbox. Do you have Monster in my pocket, dude?
So, and now we'd like to thank you very much for your attention. We certainly had a lot of fun putting this film together. We hope you enjoyed seeing our products, and we hope we've convinced you that these products have a very promising chance of success in their own market segment.